Hello guys, this is your friend Muhammad Bilal with another video, and this time I'm going to share with you the things you need to consider while you intend to move between any two provinces within Canada. And this video will be based upon my real-time experience of moving from Alberta to Ontario. But please keep it in your mind, although I'm going to share my experience of moving between these two provinces, but this video is not gonna be specific to these two provinces. So my point here is, what I'm intending to do is to give you those things, to highlight those things which are somewhat generic. Even if you intend to move between any two provinces, you can get an idea of those things in advance, so that you can start working on the paperwork if you need anything from your previous province, or you have to develop any checklist, so you can start thinking this way. So before starting this video, I would request you guys to subscribe this channel, like this video, and share with your friends. Now let's jump into step-by-step details of this video. Okay guys, so step one is going to be the ID, your driver's ID or photo ID, whatever you call it. They are essentially the same thing. So this is going to be the first and foremost thing you need to get. For that, you would need some lease agreement, some lease or something, some rental agreement kind of thing, so that you can go to the relevant office, and where there you can show them a proof that you are a resident of the particular province. So I'm just going to share my experience. When I moved from Alberta, I came here. So in Ontario, I had to go to drive test for exchanging my license. So what you need is, you need a lease or rental agreement. You just have to show that as a proof of your residence in Ontario, and the same holds true even if you are going to any other province. And you just have to surrender your license from the province you are coming from, and it's very simple. They will just like give you straight away, right away. They are gonna give you the temporary license. That will be a paper copy, but don't worry, it's still valid without a photo. And they will tell you that you are gonna get your license card in 6 weeks, but most likely you will get sooner than that. So one thing which you can do is, which can help you, maybe you can get the driving license abstract from the province you are coming from. That can help you. So this is an important thing you can consider. So if you are moving, like before moving, you can just go to the relevant uh, agency and get your driving license abstract. So in case of Ontario, it's drive test, where you get your license converted, exchanged. But in different provinces, the names may change. For some provinces, they are like registries are going to give you these services. Here I would like to mention another point pertinent to driving license. So depending upon the province where you intend to move, that particular province is gonna give you a specific timeline within which you are bound to exchange your driving license. Failure to do so may result in complications, and you may end up losing your license, and you have to start right from the scratch in order to get license from that new province. So it is always advisable that before moving to the province, you can call the concerned office and just ask them if they need any specific document. That will definitely save your time and effort. Let me give you my own example. Before moving to Ontario, I called the drive test Ontario and inform that I'm moving from Alberta, and I have got this class of lessons, and I have this much of experience. So do you guys need any documents to exchange my lessons? They asked for driving license abstract, so I brought that beforehand, and that helped me save time. So it is always advisable to do the same, and also make sure that you exchange your license within that timeline. Otherwise, it may result into complication, which is not advisable at all. So now that you already have exchanged your license, so the second step you can do is to get your health card. So in case of Ontario, you need to go to Service Ontario, but in different provinces, maybe you need to go to registry. You just have to go there and you will show your ID once you have got that ID, and right away they are gonna give you, I mean, it depends on province to province, but in case of Ontario, they will give you right away a paper, and that is still valid, that will show your health card number. And the same, they will tell you that you will get your actual card within 3-4 weeks, and most likely you will receive it sooner than that. So that's gonna be the second thing you need to do. And the next thing is going to be, once you get your health card, I mean, even if you just get your the paper uh, health card copy, which you are going to get the first day in case of Ontario, maybe in other provinces it might vary. Once you get that, you need to find a family doctor. So based upon province, you can, I mean, you can just call the clinics directly to get to know if they have any new patients, they are enrolling the new patients or not. Or if in case of Ontario, there is a program, they call it Health Connect. You can just log in into Health Connect online, you can just fill your details, and they will facilitate you in I mean finding a family doctor in your area. So this is another important thing to consider. So third thing, if you own a car, then you need to also get the plate from that specific province. So based upon provinces, the requirements may vary, but most likely you need at least three things. Like, you would need your insurance from that specific province, then you would need a safety or inspection report of the car, and the third thing is you need the car registration from the previous province. So these three things, if you have, I mean, these are the basic things. Maybe you need anything more than that, you can refer to the province for guidelines. So this is the third step. In case if you are moving to Ontario, then you can go to Service Ontario to get your car registered and get your plate. And one important thing I would like to mention here is, if you are moving from any other province, then you have a timeline. Within that, you need to replace your number plate. So in case of Ontario, they only allow you 30 days. So after 30 days, you cannot drive on the previous plate, so you have to get it replaced with the Ontario's plate. So you can check accordingly the province you are intending to move, how long they are gonna allow you to drive on the plate which you already have in your on your car with the previous, from the previous province. So afterwards, the next step is to update your address on your CRA account, and this is very simple. You can just simply log in into CRA account and you can simply change your address. And similarly, you have to change your address on Service Canada. You can try that doing online if it works for you. Otherwise, you can just call the Service Canada. And likewise, you have to change your address on your bank, accordingly your phone provider, service provider. Also, if you have any other credit cards from, like, any agency, you have to get it exchanged. Also, if you have any other memberships, like you have a membership of CAA or AMA, whatever, then you also need to inform them that you have changed your address. So this is also an important thing. So I think I have covered almost all the basic things which you need to change, which you need to consider after moving to any province. I guess I have covered almost all the things. and you can also find the details of the things I have mentioned step by step in the description of this video, and that can also be of help to you to know the things in advance you are going to change once you reach the province you are intending to move. So I hope this video will help you in doing these things in a seamless way. I know it's always difficult to relocate, and especially when you are relocating from one province to another in Canada, then you have to do all these address related changes. The purpose of this video was to share with you my real time experience, since I have experienced all these things very recently. So I just wanted to record this all thing, so it may help to those who are in the process or who are thinking of moving in future. I hope this video will help, and once again a soft reminder to subscribe this channel. Thank you very much for watching.